Darlings, it's Mummy, Sybil Brunson, coming to you from her back deck just outside of Philadelphia along the main line. And, well, it's been a couple of years now that we've lived here, almost 2 years, leaving New York City after decades and decades and decades of excitement. I'm going to walk out on my back deck right now. And we're in the heart of Suburbia. Attached townhouses in beautiful little neighborhoods, and back decks that are a little tiny, but you know, if you get enough pots and enough flowers, you can make them really lovely and attractive, and a hose and an air conditioning unit below, and you try and make your plants wonderful. Chairs and tables and umbrellas and more plants. You tuck them in the corners, and then yep, you drank the Kool-Aid. You finally drank the Kool-Aid. Yes, your next door neighbors are lovely with their back decks, their upper decks, and their lower patios, and their rolling hills, and their dead trees, unfortunately. But you finally drink the Kool-Aid when you get your own little grill. So even if you have a small deck, our deck is half the size of our neighbors for some reason. I don't know why they built it this way, but you can find a Weber that'll fit on your deck. And it's even got two little counterettes on either side that you can fold up or down. Darlings, oh, by the way, for those of you that enjoyed the lemonade stand, it was right down there. We're very lucky in this house because we don't have houses butted right up against us. Some of these people have their backyards and their back decks are butted up against another house and another back deck, but we have this little parking lot-ette below us, which is hardly ever used. And so the girls the other day made a lemonade stand, which was quite lovely there, and we're very grateful that we don't have houses backing up into ours with back decks and grills and everything going on. So us, these three, Renee and the Ganleys and I all have like a little bit of breathing space, thank goodness. Although I would like to have a deck a little bit deeper and wider and whatever. Anyway, I wanted to show you. So tonight, Mummy's going to grill on her brand new Weber. And it's a new experience for me because I am used to grilling with charcoal. I was raised with charcoal, and actually before charcoal with wood, and then before wood with lightning that had struck trees, and we would gather it. Me and my tribe would gather it, and then we would return to the cave and try to keep it going and pray to the fire god that the lightning would come again, and if the rain washed our fire out, then the thunder and lightning god would strike again, and we would have more fire sometime in the next few weeks. Until then, we would eat our roots and whatever animal that we could bludgeon to death with our clubs, usually a mastodon, and usually we would take heavy losses. One mastodon for 34 of the tribe members, including children. So it was a different time for grilling and barbecuing in one's backyard, if you could call it a backyard. Anyway, back to this. This will be easier, yes. It won't have quite the charcoal flavor that grilling has with charcoal, but it's going to be lovely, and it's a very handsome little thing. I intend to keep it very clean. I've wrapped a lot of the things inside in aluminum foil so that it's like that old thing. It's like slipcovers on plastic slipcovers on furniture in Bensonhurst. The cleanup will be nice on the inside, and I won't always have this poor Weber grill like trashed on the inside from grilling. I think our first dish tonight will be salmon with vegetables. I think we're going to do grilled salmon steaks. Anyway, wish me luck. Wish me luck. The plants are doing well out here for the most part. Gardening tip: if your bee balm or any of your other plants get mildew, and mildew is like very dusty and black and sort of just sad looking, get yourself the insecticide spray, the general garden spray, I should say, that's copper. That stuff, I hope it's not too rough on all the things we want in our garden, but I must tell you that mildew nearly killed that bee balm in the corner. And when I got that plant, I inherited that plant, it was literally covered with black fur. It was just beyond gone. And it was such a lovely plant, I could tell, but it had been thoroughly abused. It had been watered and kept in a corner with no air or sun, and it just gradually began to mold away. Well,